So, you're thinking about moving to Palm Coast, Florida, but you want to know more about the history in the area? That's exactly what we're going to cover in today's video. We're going to take a look at 8 surprising little facts and tidbits about Flagler Beach, Palm Coast, and the county. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then stick around because we're going to get after it right now. Hi, my name is Stephanie Schulis with Keller Williams Realty. Thanks so much for joining us today. If this is your first time to the channel, please make sure to tap that button below to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you can be the first to be notified every time we put out brand new content all about Palm Coast, Florida living and moving to Palm Coast, Florida and the surrounding areas. We get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to make the move to Palm Coast, Florida every day, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're thinking about moving in the next 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we'll do everything we can to help you make a smooth move to Palm Coast, Florida. Today, we're going to talk about some different pieces of history around Flagler County, including Palm Coast and Flagler Beach. Did you know that European settlers walked through present-day Flagler County as early as 1565? When Spanish Admiral Pedro Menendez, fresh off from founding nearby St. Augustine, searched the coast for shipwrecked French sailors. Pretty neat, right? But that's not as far back as our history goes here. There were Native Americans in the area as long as 15,000 years ago. Some of the tools that they used, such as a 4-inch long spear point featuring hand-sewn stone, can be found at the Flagler County Historical Society Research Library. That's in Bonneau. Did you know that that spear point from 15,000 years ago isn't the oldest thing that's in the library? There are teeth and leg bone remains from mastodons and woolly mammoths. Those are found in the Flagler Beach Historical Museum. The region's development accelerated during British occupation from 1763 to 1784. Some 22,000 British loyalists fled to St. Augustine during the American Revolution, seeking a safe haven from the American patriots in the U.S. colonies. Hewitt's sawmill in present-day Palm Coast supplied much of the lumber for the buildings in St. Augustine and throughout Flagler County to accommodate this growth in population. The site of that former sawmill can be found at the Florida Agricultural Museum. The beautiful Coquina rocks found along our coastline here, they're not just pretty to look at, they were once used in building construction. You can of course see them in the forts and things like that in St. Augustine, but here in Flagler County, we have the Palm Coast Villas Motel, which is on the Hammock in Palm Coast. It's one of the last buildings used in existence today that features Coquina rock construction. In fact, it has more than 50,000 square feet of Coquina rock. This property first opened as a rock court motel in 1938. Flagler County's beaches played a pivotal role in deterring German U-boats in World War II. U.S. military on horseback patrolled Flagler's beaches, looking for Nazi submarines off the Atlantic coast, and military aircraft took off from Flagler Beach's airport, dropping 100-pound incendiary bombs into the ocean to help protect U.S. shipping interests from German attacks. A decade before World War II, the Flagler County Airport unexpectedly hosted a 20th century aviation legend, Charles Lindbergh, who touched down on November 28, 1931, en route to South Florida because of heavy fog. His visit caused quite a stir among locals who came out to greet him and hang out with him until the fog lifted and he returned to the skies. Flagler County's seal features a potato, which is a nod to the region's rich agricultural history. The Bunnell Development Company began marketing large tracts of land in the county to Northerners around 1913, touting their region's rich soil that was conducive to growing corn, onions, tomatoes, and potatoes. The potato proved to be the most robust crop for the growing population of farmers, so much so that it made it onto Flagler County seal after its founding in 1917. The famed Dixie Highway, one of America's first cross-country routes that spanned Chicago to Miami, crossed through Flagler County after its opening in 1915. A portion of that narrow brick-covered highway can be accessed in Espanola by driving County Road 13, just a few minutes past the Flagler County Fairgrounds in Bunnell. There's a lot of really cool history in the area, and a lot of times it can get lost when compared to the history that our neighbors up in St. Augustine have. But Flagler County shouldn't be forgotten about. There's so much to see and do here, and such a deep, rich history of the area. If you have any questions, I've got a few other videos on the topic, or you can always leave a comment below, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We love hearing from you guys. That's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one.